Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is the Random Whatever Show. This is the Random Whatever Show. This is the Random Whatever Show. This is the Random Whatever Show.
Close up. I drank too much last night. Should we do music? Or no music? Music, forget. Let's cap the FPS. First thing. There we go. Where were we? I want armor for my horse.
I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Well, nice work.
They're all dead.
So where are they?
A short way to the east, in a glade in the woods. They're dividing up their loot.
How many of them are there?
About 10 or so.
10?
Didn't I kill them all?
I don't like those odds. I'll tell the lads we're gonna deal with them. Nice and quiet.
Oh, okay.
Hey! To me! Now!
What did I do before? I was going to eat the poison.
Listen up! Henry tracked down those bastards who raided the farm. They're dividing up their loot, not far from here. So let's pounce on them and give them what for. Move out!
We're not taking the horses?
Quiet as the grave, as the stone would say.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one since... Let me see.
At a loss for words, are you?
Stop it, please. Or I'll split my sides laughing.
I feel sorry for the stone. Imagine not being able to insult your enemy's mother.
Ah, big mouth Jakey makes up for it.
I don't know how you managed without me for so long.
Who wasn't needed their back covered last time?
Jakey.
JT,
Fuck you. I don't need minding.
we all cover each other's backs. That's how this band works.
Get used to it.
I've no intention of getting myself killed by a bunch of bandits who pillaged a farm for cabbage.
Well, I don't know. You might get mistaken for a cabbage yourself.
Aye, he's green enough.
I'll cover you, Jakey. Got it?
Thanks a lot, Fletch.
I want to arrive and let them see. There's no one there anymore. But they respawned. Oh, maybe there's just this guy. Who was the last one? Good job, boys.
I like that faint stripe from the left, brother.
Yeah, nice trick. What do you call that?
The secret of the trade, Sonny. But you lost your puff fighting that other fucker, didn't you, brother?
Nah. I was just faking it to confuse him.
Oh, yeah? So how come you were still breathless after, eh? Which do you reckon is better to fight in, brother? High grass or low grass?
I'd say low grass.
Nobody asked you. What do you think, brother?
I don't know. It ain't that important, maybe. But now, if your opponent has a loose counter...
You can get hold of it and knock the weapon right out of his hand.
And let him have your blade right into the side.
A greenhorn's mistake.
I keep thinking about that grass, though.
You know what I like best in a skirmish, Jan?
Pray tell, brother.
When there's one last fucker left. We surround him.
Hack him from all sides.
Until he falls
That's
in a
what
bloody
happened.
heap on the ground. I love that.
We ought to wager on who delivers the fatal blow.
A new wager? Fletch will be up for that.
We gotta do something to spice things up. To make it more like a proper war. Maybe if we timed our attacks better.
It'd look more like a battle plan, eh?
But when your blood's up,
Aye, plans go to hell in the heat of battle.
everyone's still going to lay into that last fucker with everything they got anyway.
Aye, even if we have to chase him all the way to Olamots to do it.
Alright. Next time, we'll see who delivers the coup de grace.
Jakey can keep an eye on it while he's hiding in the bushes, shitting his brays as usual.
The only place I'll be shitting is in your tent.
I like that faint stripe from the left, brother.
Yeah, nice trick. What do you call that?
The secret of the trade, Sonny. But you lost your puff fighting that other fucker,
You're all
didn't
liars.
you, brother?
Nah. I was just faking it to confuse him.
Oh, yeah? So how come you were still breathless after, eh? Which do you reckon is better to fight in, brother? High grass or low grass?
I'd say low grass.
Wait.
Nobody asked you. What do you think, brother?
I don't know.
Right,
It ain't that
we'll have a look
important.
around here for,
But now, if your
clues.
opponent has a loose counter,
You can get hold of it. Knock the weapon right out of his hand.
and let him have your blade right into the side.
A greenhorn's mistake.
I keep thinking about that grass, though.
You know what I
How did
like
it go at the
best in a
farm?
skirmish, Jan?
Did you discover
Pray
anything?
tell, brother.
Aye.
When there's
We found a
one last
shield
fucker
hanging in the
left,
farmhouse there.
we
A
surround
tricolour 12-pointed
Hack him
star
from
on a
all
blue
sides.
field.
until he
The
falls
coat
in a
of
bloody
arms
heap on the
of
ground.
Brazils.
I
What does
love
it mean?
I
We
don't
ought to
know,
wager on
but there
who
was a
delivers
message
the
attached
fatal
to it.
blow.
I
A
think
new wager?
Radzig should see it.
Fletch will be up for that.
Aye, he
We
certainly
gotta do
should.
something to spice things up.
And these Zools?
To make it
Who
more
are
like
they?
a proper war.
An impoverished
Maybe if we
noble
timed our
family.
attacks better.
They
It'd
fought a
look
lot in
more like a
Moravia.
battle plan, eh?
Who knows what they're
When
after
your
here?
blood's up,
Aye.
Okay.
Plans go to hell in the heat of battle.
everyone's still going to lay into that.
Okay. This is main quest. What's I don't get it. Is it so pesh? We'll go to Starboard. this. That's so. Let's go to Samopesh. See what this is about. Also, Pre-B Balich, whatever that calls. I want to understand. Man, I have to eat something. What's going on here now? Game saved.
What else is there to do here? Fucking sick again. Can't drink no more today.
Matt.
There you are, you.
What's the matter? Come on!
You know how this one
Is that the best?
Dead. Use your shield, Henry. Hey, Matt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Please, help me.
Who the frick are you?
Please, deal with that rabble and get me out of here. I work for Sedivish.
Quest started.
Please, deal with that rabble and get me out of here.
What rabble? What are you talking about?
Psst. I'm being held captive. Help. Hey, Goodman, help me. I'm tied up here. Please, deal with that rabble and get me out of here. I work for Sir Divish.
What's his problem? What does it mean, deal with that bubble? Okay, man.
Please, deal with that rabble and get me out of here. I work for Sir Divish.
Okay, apparently I started this quest, but I may have broken it. I don't know what else to do.
Wait here for me. Stay. Hey, Goodman, help me.
Who's there?
Please, deal with that rabble and get me out of here. I
What's
work for
that?
Sir Divish.
Got him. Oh, shot him. Are you happy now?
Goodman, help me. I'm tied up here.
Alright, untie.
Thank you.
That's that taken care of. I'm Henry.
And I am the best locator in the Kingdom of Bohemia. Marius Bilek is my name. You may call me Master Locator, or Master Marius, as you wish.
Ah, I see. Master Marius. And what exactly are you doing here in this godforsaken place?
Sir Divish sent me, of course. He commissioned me to survey Pribyslavitz to see if it can be renewed. I was beginning to think those idiots would keep me from my work till Judgment Day. Or even kill me, I suppose. You have my thanks, young man.
Think nothing of it. And why does Sir Divish want to build here?
That I cannot tell you. I do not question his motives.
Well, we should inform him right away there's no more lawless rabble here, at least.
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Although I won't see much in the dark. I'll have to spend the night. Though I doubt I'll get a wink of sleep after what happened. You sure there are no more bandits around?
You've nothing to worry about. Unless you're afraid of hares.
Well, come to me after dawn and we'll look the place over together. I'll explain everything to you.
All right. Good night.
Dawn is right now. Yo, Deepox, how you doing, man? I'm doing alright. Having fun being overpowered in this game. It's still hot as freak, right?
Here.
By the way, I think I'm almost done with Demon Souls. I have only to kill the king one. Thought I'd try to focus on this one. Yeah. We gotta turn on the fan also. She moves super fast? Damn. I found a way to get the spells back. I freed Yuria the witch just to be able to change the spells. And I understood that that game is freaked up, like there's someone who killed the NPCs there. It is what it is. Okay, can we do the job now?
Here I am.
Excellent. We can start inspecting.
Oh,
the
I
area
beat
right
like
away.
3 bosses in
What
that
can be
stream.
done where? Shall we get to it then?
It was a really fun one. You know, I watched the YouTube analytics for that one. It said it had that Demon Souls episode had garnered like 11k impressions. Like people who saw the thumbnail, right? 30 people clicked on it, and I got a dislike. How about those stats, man? It made me laugh. Yeah. First dislike, yeah.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What?
Usually they get
more
0
there's
views
bandits
and
around.
that's whatever,
No,
but
I
I don't know
just
why YouTube pushed
Never
that
mind.
video
Forget
so
it.
much. And out of like 11k, that was like last week that I checked those stats. Oh, it's you?
This is a good spot for the
You know,
raffle.
I can't see who likes them.
Every
I think
village must have one.
I figured maybe it
Be
could
nice
be
and
you,
quiet.
but hey, thank you
It's
for
on
that.
the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Okay, man. This is the architecture portion of the game or something. Are you going to say this is going to be a church?
The church is still standing. Good. Good.
You call that still
Whoever
standing?
did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well.
It
It won't be an
stands.
easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
Bro, this is in ruins. Well, some of it's still standing. Sorry, I called my horse. Didn't mean to do that. I have 17k now? Did I really lose 1,000 followers? I could. I don't really care anymore. I had 19k at some point. They don't care. They really don't care. It was in 2021 when I would like upload stuff. And then when I changed styles and tried to post more personal stuff, they said, freak this guy.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
I decided to put the videos back on. I had privated all the videos for a few months. You can see though that stuff again. Actually, I can save here. I can do a little TikTok. Hey, what's happening? There we go. Can we open TikTok? You can't listen to this, I think. How could we do this? Let's call it the Brave. Now you should be able to hear this. So this guy posts stuff that I really like. Something about history. But it's in French. I'll watch it later. What's this? This is the last video that I posted. It's gotten some views somehow. I privated up a bunch.
But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to leave.
How much views this one got? I don't know why there's this green thing here. And I wish I could like not see the things I've privated. How could we do that? How could I do that? Like, I'm looking... Yeah, you see? No, this is the stuff I privated. 2 million views on this thing about a thing I felt like people should know. Press Alt Z. No, I can just quit, I think. Alt Z. Alt Z. You're right, man. Some Pokemon Go stuff on another account. I don't know. I used to post it's... And also, I don't think this works well with This is not working well on PC. So I tried posting these sort of videos.
Nope.
But they never worked real well. Nah, it's something I don't like to. I can have a long ass beard, man. It just takes a month. So yeah, it's its own thing. You can't rely on growth from TikTok, and I don't really like thinking about it too much. Where this dude's going to get bitten by ticks.
There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly.
Yeah.
We could even fit stables here.
So you open those on a browser, right? There's some TikToks I've made that I really put a lot of effort into editing. But I tried, and the application on PC didn't work well. You're always sent to the Play Store. Maybe I'll try to download them. Download my own videos. It's a pain in the ass, all that stuff. But I liked editing. And there were a few ones that... Like I have 18k followers. I had 19k. Because they keep on following. Because mainly a few very, very viral videos. One's about the Cinderella effect. Like it's about the fact that the most common abuse. Well, let's just hear it. Let's just hear it out. Shut the freak up. No. So is this working? There we go. So this...
They think that when you explain a phenomenon, you are
It's the
justifying
most-
it. Can you guess at all what is the number one
most liked one?
greatest predictor of there being a child abuse in a home? So, for example, you might say, "Oh, it's poverty." You might say,
I would say it's probably parents that were abused as children.
No, bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
Much bigger. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, that one factor
Oh, shit, man.
is 100-fold greater.
There we go. But yeah, I think you could hear, right? This is the most liked one.
You might say, "Oh, it's poverty." You might say,
I would say it's probably parents that were abused as children.
No, bigger than that.
Bigger than that.
Much bigger. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, that one factor is 100-fold greater than it. So in other words,
Wow.
typically when you say what's called an odds likelihood ratio, 1.2, so you have a 20% greater chance of getting cancer if you smoke. Okay?
Right.
So just having 1.2 greater odds is considered a big number. Here I'm telling you 100-fold greater. So it's something that's almost never seen in science.
What is it?
Having a step parent in the home.
Whoa.
Okay. Now think again here of another animal. And again, the people who don't like
100 times greater?
Listen to this. So, and actually it's now been called the Cinderella effect. Because in Cinderella, right, she shows the evil stepmother loves her two biological daughters, but hates the stepdaughter Cinderella. So that's
Right.
okay. Now, think about with lions, right? In a lion pride, you have one or two dominant males who control and protect the pride and who control sexual access to the females. There's constant testing of these males by bands of young males who are looking to take over. And for a while, the resident males win out, and then eventually they lose. When they lose and they're either killed or banished from the pride, what's the first thing that the new incoming bosses do?
They kill the babies.
Boom. They kill the babies. What happens?
All right. My girlfriend is a stepmom to my eldest boy, but I used to be a step parent to my ex-girlfriend's daughter. Like, she got pregnant at 17. And I kind of raised that girl, and so this whole thing about the Cinderella effect, I found out through this podcast, but it really stuck out to me because it was released right when we got separated. And it was like, damn. Like, separation, like, if you have kids, you better try to stay together. And I was like, worried. Like, I didn't abuse my stepdaughter, but I do believe in the science of this. Like,
Happens to the females, the lionesses, when they kill them, they go into estrus, right? So, I mean, instead of playing Barry...
And I put in here, I put in like a video of a lion killing the baby lions. It's not 100%, but it raises the chances of abuse like so much.
White
it says
music.
Having a step parent in the home. It just means like all these blended families and all this bullshit.
And the violin to get them in the mood, kill their children and they get in the mood, right? Nature is brutal, right? Well, in the context of humans, when you have a step parent who is not biologically linked to the child, it simply increases the likelihood of there being abuse, right? Now, usually when you explain this, what is the first thing that people say? Oh, well, I grew up with a stepfather and he didn't do this to me. You're an asshole. Or, but what are you saying? That means it's okay to do it because you're explaining it? So look how they conflate explaining a phenomenon with justifying the phenomenon.
Right.
So I think rape, child abuse, and probably marital infidelity are the three evolutionary phenomena that when you explain using an evolutionary lens, people go completely wacko.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So if you explain why men and women might cheat on one another in monogamous unions, or you're offering a scientific justification for cheating, of course you're not. Usually my rebuttal is, the guy who studies cancer, an oncologist, does that mean he is for pancreatic cancer? He's justifying? No, he's just trying to explain why pancreatic cancer happens. They think that when you explain a phenomenon...
Yeah. I thought like these people, like this should be information that should be more popular, you know? And there were all these people fighting here in the comments. What was this, in 2022? I also like posted this one about Scientology. I don't know if you know this one. But I'm not really proud of. Like this, I think I'm happy I posted it because like in the comments some people are like saying, oh man, this changed my life. And I like to think that these people like decided to stay like with their boyfriends or girlfriends or wives and husbands because they understood the risk. Now, look at this one for example. It's such a great movie. Like, it's very unknown. It's a great book, I should say. Now, the thing is, if I want to find, like, the real old stuff, there's a lot of ones that didn't go. Some Oblivion ones.
The Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
We could spend so much time doing this. But let's try to find the older one, the first video that started it all. Also, yeah, I'm friends with Banksy on here. If you can believe that. Where is it? Banksy. You know Banksy? The street art guy? I'll show you later. What do you mean you don't know Banksy? Just I'll show you this and I'll show you that later. This is the first one. I just uploaded it, like I made an account and I was like, what video do I have that's funny?
Kangourou. Il levait la mordre. Top, top.
She's protecting the kitten.
C'est averti. Waffle. Un jeu pour elle.
Doucement, mon amour, doucement. Doucement. Little boxer. Voilà. Is there any... How do you... I don't even know how to do this on PC. We had these cats were so cute, man. Oh well. So Banksy. You know this guy. He's the
Here you can see me building a shredder into a paint. A couple of
what's
years
this?
after.
Banksy's who's Banksy? Unfollow. Wait, no, it doesn't work here, but I suppose we've talked. I don't want to leak messages. Or maybe he unfollowed me, I don't know. This doesn't show really well. And who is Banksy? Banksy is you want me to send you that link? I'll post it on Discord. Banksy is like the most famous street artist. Like his stuff is the stuff that goes like he makes those graffiti and then people like destroy take out the wall to sell it for millions of dollars, that kind of stuff. And I don't know why he like. I would just like. It's a fun thing about Banksy because like his stuff sells for millions of bucks, but he's anti that sort of thing. It's a whole thing. That's like it could be that it's a fake account. It could be, but I've talked to the person behind that account, and it feels like it's a true one to me. But ever since 2022 or whatever, I haven't really tried to grow on TikTok or whatever. But there are some gems. There are some videos I'm really proud of. The wide network, nothing. I had other people with a lot of followers. Like this Shep Gold guy, Dr. Fubs. And you know what? I'm the pettiest person. I'm the pettiest person you could know. Because I was like, alright, this person doesn't really care, and I don't really like. So I unfollowed them and made them unfollow me too, because like they didn't. You think your ex is more petty than me? It's like I don't know. I've tried to be less petty. Actually, it's just because I wrote some comments and they didn't answer. That's the truth. A few of these high-end people on TikTok with thousands and thousands of followers didn't see my comments, didn't answer me back, and I took it personally. I said, "Yeah, fuck you." That's bad. Let's stick to display capture. It's going to be fine.
Main approach road and the stream.
I'm petty online. I don't think I'm petty in real life.
This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water
And I'm
here is
petty towards people who have large number of followers. I'm not petty for regular people.
Supplies and trade will flow through here.
Okay, I remembered another thing. Like, there was this girl. It was like Banksy was also talking to this girl, so I was like, okay, I'll be friends with her. He sent me her profile. She was she wanted to make electronic music, right?
All we need is a few good woodcutters.
So I went into her lives. I liked her videos whenever they popped off. And one time, like, I proposed to her I could make her a video because her videos were shit for her songs. And I spent like 2 weeks making a video, like editing or something.
They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
With like I went to her YouTube page to find out her style, and I saw a bunch of SpongeBob things. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to do that, but better. In the meantime, she had broken things off with Banksy, but I said I would make her that video, and then I made her. She said she loved it, but she never posted it. So I also blocked her. That's another story.
Here?
That guy breathes gaming, not air. What do you mean, Harok? I remember Harok. That guy breathes gaming, not air. He popped up here? I didn't see that.
There's a well here already. All the better.
Oh. Good for him, man. He hasn't shown up in acoustic stream in a while. Kind of forgot about him.
Damn.
Big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
Man, what a boring quest. Are you done?
Look how. That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
Okay.
I'm
What
glad
now?
to see you.
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that.
It happens,
The
man.
ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it, which isn't a problem. We'll have to
Okay,
hire
blah
wage
blah
labor.
blah, yada yada yada.
I think we should get started without delay. I can just imagine.
Oh, that's good news.
My wait.
This is like
I'll head to
crutch,
Hamburg right away.
right?
But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to.
No problem.
It shouldn't take us long.
I'm going to stay here and fight bandits. Is that what is
My lord.
going to happen?
Welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these
Which
years.
unit? The one in
What's left of it?
Not to worry, Mark.
Were you going to go to Strasbourg?
I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet.
Or
Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I don't remember.
beg to differ.
Deutschland, yeah.
It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good
Munich?
self. But at least it's safe now.
Frankfurt.
Thanks in part to Henry here.
Good
who
luck
also
with that,
saved me from
man.
a predicament that cost me
Crossing
valuable
fingers.
time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him,
And don't forget the
I might
S
not
in
even be
Deutschland.
talking now.
Really?
They really like
What
their
actually happened?
I just
SCH.
happened to be in the area, and I noticed this band who looked quite unsavoury. There were 4 of them, and clearly they were up to no good.
They had me tied up in a tent.
Well, naturally, I had to...
And how did you deal
I killed them.
There was no reasoning with them. They thought since it was 4 to 1, I'd be no trouble.
I expect that was a fatal mistake.
Just so, sir.
No loss. At least they won't be troubling us again. Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the
Splendid. Finally, some good...
And badly needed.
So, what have you discovered so
What? All
Let's
this?
scout around.
We conducted a basic...
Okay,
I
I'm
already
going to
have in
skip
my
it.
head
I'm
which
sorry.
is-
I'd like to...
That should present no serious obstacles.
That's to be expected.
There's a stream here.
Yes. And there
It's
are clearly
not that
ways to provide
interesting.
both extra land and
Right now, I believe we're standing...
the future green, that is. We can't... So
We'll
will be
see
other
the
buildings
results.
away from the...
I'm glad to hear it. The building work we're about later will clear and build more. But for...
As you wish.
Rebuilding a whole village.
It's true it won't come.
I blah blah
That
blah.
much?
We shall, of course, attempt to procure every... Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord,
I hope I
I'm
shall
sorry
get
to think I
enjoy
maybe
it,
should have
Master Marius.
played Demon Souls.
A village isn't a village without villagers. Even preparing the ground for building will... Where can we find...
You sound skeptical, lad. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement. In
Yeah,
which
all
will
the
bring
people's
Dead
from
many
Skalitz.
benefits, But also, in addition,
Actually,
I expect
Skalitz
the
is right
prospects of a new
there.
home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors.
Yeah, that's
more
what he's
than a
saying.
makeshift camp.
They'll be delighted.
a splendid solution. But now it seems there will be no short...
Okay, are we done?
It seems we routed the bandits and when can we get to...
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. And we'll need someone to keep
I
order.
have like
at least in the interim.
15k bucks.
True.
If I may, to take responsibility for the renewal...
True. Since you understand these matters best, you'll be available to the bailiff.
I'd be honored.
And what about you?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. And you command the...
Well,
And you're also...
I must concur.
So, let us... Henry,
No,
hereby
I'm the
appoint you to the
bailiff.
office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz in my domain.
What?
My lord,
That's
it's a
not
great
something
honor.
that...
Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal
Wait,
and
what?
administration of the village that will set the ground for further development.
Am I not supposed to do
But don't imagine it'll be a bed of
like
roses.
administrative
Being
work?
bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you if you don't treat the settlers rightly. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen.
I don't know about that.
You'll have to cover
How
the costs for
realistic
the
it
building
is.
work from your own purse.
Oh.
Me? But true. But from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough.
How does he know that?
I'd like to know who...
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. And ultimately, the village must...
But, sir,
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you
First
and
5
you have my
years,
permission
okay.
to use the surrounding...
Well, that's,
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor.
Okay.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite
Bailiff's
settlers,
mace.
which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment...
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't And now I must get back to my duties at Townburg.
Certainly, sir.
Farewell, sir.
Okay, that was long, man. I am the bailiff of this ruin. Let's do another quest. Because... Ah. Enough. Let's do, I don't know. Let's watch our quest log. Okay, this one. Report to Sir Radzik. And this one is the main quest. All happening in so. Let's just do main quest. Oh, and there's already an hour that passed. Holy freak. Time flies. Didn't do much. Watch the battle. Let's watch the battle. Yeah. True. Are you guys going to fight? Why are you coming to me? Die.
Is that all you've got?
Shouldn't have turned your back. Okay, one's down.
Call that combat?
You know what? At this point, I'm not even going to loot. These guys suck.
Well then, was it worth it?
I went to the tree there. You know, this game is not complicated. It's just stab, stabby, stab, stab.
History.
Are you okay? Hey, a friend of you died. Anyone else? I got OP so quickly in this game.
Yeah.
Pilgrim. What's this pilgrim about? What do you want, lady?
What happened to you?
The farmer threw me out with my little girl. The bastard. He fathered it himself, and then got rid of us so his wife wouldn't scratch his eyes out. So I beg here at the roadside. Nothing else is left to me. Be merciful.
What a story.
I'd like to bring the children something better to eat than acorns. Haven't you got something for me, sir?
I want to say this just for the fun. I'll give her money. I would give her more.
Here you are.
May God reward you for your kindness.
I'm actually a selfish prick. If you knew how much money I have. Let's go to Sasso now. Alright. Let's You missed something funny that happened in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I was supposed to find these counterfeiters. I was supposed to go do all these other side quests. But I found them on my own. And then the quest was done. I just wanted to explore one mine. Because I was on my way to free some girl or whatever. And then I found them. Yeah. And that this other Ulrich guy, never saw him again. Yeah. Okay, what am I doing here? This is Sasso Innkeeper. I'm gonna talk to... Gotta talk to... Where's the Innkeeper? Usually he's standing like this dude. Oh, there he is.
God save you. Good night.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
And what's your idea of...
Have you heard of anyone looking to...
Mercenary?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm skipping it because I kinda read.
A week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen Hyde.
You haven't heard
Okay,
anything about
whatever.
How could I have? They just...
Where do you think they might be meeting?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the wood.
Okay, frick your attitude there.
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough looking too. Big...
That's not much help.
They drank.
They
dice.
drank, okay.
I do remember their...
So they were fond of dice, were they?
And anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows?
I'll talk to Simon.
You don't know where I might find some...
And why would you want them?
But they'd be the ones to know what rep...
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow.
What can you
What's a
tell me about
knacker?
Decent folk don't talk about him.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Why should I care about him?
What can you tell me about...
There's not much.
Anything else?
Oh,
Find him at
man.
the mill. He's
Okay.
a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other.
I don't know why, but I need to play other games, maybe.
Take care.
All these quests about... Not my favorite thing. I say finish this game. Or Demon Souls. Demon Souls is going to be over very soon.
Vegetables, fruit.
Then I think I'm going to like commande. How do you say commande? I'm going to buy the Dark Souls trilogy. start that.
God be with...
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff.
And what business is it of you?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian.
Okay, this one I have to focus. I think if I just use this, it's going to be okay. Like, I've got charisma, right?
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here.
If that's charisma I need.
Work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that?
No.
Success.
Been quiet here lately. I don't recall coming across...
Nobody looking for soldiering work? Maybe as a...
There's always one or two like that.
Sir Sebastian?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery.
Why should he care about the city?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats.
They've been recruiting bandits here.
A meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they...
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old...
Okay.
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry.
I'm gonna go speak to him.
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other.
Okay. More gossip talk.
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk.
Okay, the
On
mailer.
the other side of the river.
Alright, let's just go.
God be with you.
And it's a good game. You know the schedule thing? Sometimes I don't think it was such a bad idea. It's just maybe too much games. And the game that I do think I feel is a bit left out is Evil Islands. Also, I should have played more games when my wife and kids were not around. Instead of just getting high and doing other stuff. One or 2 games at a time. That seems more reasonable, yeah. Where is main? There is A, B, C. Why do I have to go all the way here? Oh, this is for the miller. B is Sasso Knacker. The tanner. Oh, okay. I like to fight. Yeah, like if I hadn't been I spent my free time reading and doing dumb stuff on the computer, and I should have like played all day. Anyway. It's not like I was reading something good for the like profession wise or whatever. Should I read? Yeah, I should read. Talk to this guy, but man, it's getting late. 1 hour, 12 minutes. It's not bad. I think I'm going to save here. Look at this. Look at all this. All these other games I could play. Anyway. Camps in. Tomorrow is another day.
I
very weak.
Stand true, my friend. May your heart be your guide, and the gods grant you strength.
Farewell, brother.
Hey, take care, everyone. Thank you for watching, anyone, lurkers or not. Love you all. Have a great evening, night, good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. See you around.